Hello, my name is Bruna, and I'm here to talk about my study, my work, Scientiometric evaluation on battery recycling in electric vehicles. So I'm here representing myself and Aldo Muro. Introduction. The automobile sector is being challenged to ally itself with new technologies every year. So electric vehicles, they provide a reduction in atmosphere emissions as carbon dioxide and many other gases. So a greater understanding of the batteries that are used in electric vehicles are necessary. So here we have a number of sales in Brazil per year. As you can see, in 2012 we had 117 sales. In 2021, 34,990. So that's every year the numbers of sales have been increasing exponentially. So first of all, we have an increase in the circulation of electric vehicles. They have a high energy efficiency, low or no noise generation, and atmosphere emissions. We have an increase in productions of lithium-ion batteries. They are lighter, they have greater energy, they are more potential and less harmful to the environment. These batteries, they are recycled at the end of their life, eliminating possible soil contamination that comes with an inappropriate disposal in the environment. Some of the advantages that we have with lithium battery recycling are we can reuse the material structures, we have the preservation of natural resources, preserving them for future generations, and we have a greater independence of countries with lithium reserves, like Argentina, for example. So we have three main advantages. We have an economic advantage, an environmental, and social. The main objective of this work was to evaluate the evolution of scientific articles about the recycling of lithium batteries between the years 2012 and 2021 of electric vehicles in the world. This way you can identify possible geographic gaps to be filled or theses to be formed. The methodology that was used, the Scopus platform by Elsevier was used for this study. The combination of keywords and Boolean operator were used were electric vehicle and battery and recycling and lithium ion and electronic waste. The exclusion criteria for the articles. Letter A, year of publications. So we only used publications between 2012 and 2021. Publication stage completed, so nothing that was in progress. C, type of document, articles. D, language of publication, English. That way we can select only articles that were published in this language. Letter E, area of knowledge, environmental sciences. The selected articles were tabulated and categorized in an electronic spreadsheet, Excel. The final date for search of the articles was January 27th, 2022. With this, the results that we had, 73 articles were initially found. Manually selecting them, 3 articles were discarded because they were unrelated to the topic, and in the end, 70 articles were analyzed. So first off, we have articles per year. 2012 did not present any articles regarding the disposal of electronic vehicle batteries. Between 2013 and 2016, there were a maximum number of 3 publications in a single year. So that's not a lot, that's very little. 2020 and 2021 had the highest number of publications. So in 2019, for example, we had 10 publications. 2021 we had 27, so that nearly tripled the number of articles regarding the topic. Articles per continent. Asia and Europe have the largest number of publications. As you can see, Asia has 26, Europe has 28. North America has 13 publications, and we have almost no publications in Oceania or South America. So the 2 publications from South America are from my country, Brazil. And lastly, we have articles per group of study. So 5 categories were created: recycling techniques, scarcity of materials, environmental impacts, policies, regulations, and economics, and other. So the group of study that had the highest number of publications was recycling techniques. Publications related to the scarcity of materials, environmental impacts, and public policies were also predominant. In other, themes related to battery design or transport, for example, were included. So we can affirm that this theme has been gaining strength recently in the last 2 years, especially after COVID-19. Some European countries already have 50% of their new fleets powered by electricity, such as Norway, for example. The United States present a cultural resistance to the adoption of electric vehicles. They have a preference over gas motivated vehicles, and technological predominance of the articles studied, most were classified as recycling techniques. So we have a lot of publications regarding the technological side of this topic. The main recycling techniques that were identified were the hydrometallurgical, pyrometallurgical, and direct physical recycling. And all of these studies that were related to environmental impacts showed that the recycling processes impacts resulting from these recycling processes are smaller when compared to traditional methods of manufacturing a new battery, or especially because of its improper disposal in the environment. So with this, we can conclude that electric vehicles can mitigate emissions by fossil waste from mobile sources. We have a mitigation of scarcity of materials that make up batteries in the world, as lithium, aluminum, and other materials. We have a reduction of environmental impacts, and unfortunately, especially in southern Latin countries like Brazil, we have many barriers related to the economic, governance, and technological system. But this is clearly a huge advantage to the mobile industry. And these are our main references, in case further research is necessary or would like to be seen. Thank you very much.